I personally don't have a lot to say.
They.
Because they didn't talk. Okay.
Hey.
Listen. Hey! 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 They all have voice actors, though.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the boy had three.
Three.
Yeah, because he's growing up, right?
Different ages.
Three different ages. Hey!
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Spider-Man.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I got both my salad sips.
While Albert's doing his... Are you ready?
Oh.
Why'd you choose this movie?
Because it's animated April. Well, last couple of days of animated April.
This will
but
definitely be out in May.
this will be
It's
out the
okay.
1st of May, if it comes out on time. I chose this because I heard it was a good movie. I don't know where I heard it from, but I heard it, and it was on
Yeah.
sale on Vudu, and I bought it like a year ago.
Oh, all right.
So I've been waiting to watch it.
Good timing.
Yeah.
That's great. Have you heard of this movie before?
No, first time hearing about it, seeing it, and when I saw a little Studio Ghibli like pre-roll, I was like, oh, didn't know.
There's the trivia for you. This
Yeah.
is the first non-Japanese film to be produced by Studio Ghibli.
Ooh,
So
Yeah.
when we get to the trivia section, now we don't have it. Thanks.
you're welcome. I'm helping out the viewers.
We already said the other trivia that the child had 3 voice actors too.
Yeah, I
Dang,
guess. Yeah,
that's it.
that's it.
We're done. No, okay.
All right, movie's over. Okay, well then I'll get into it. It's directed by Michael Dudok de Wit. I don't know if that's how
Whoa.
you say it.
Yeah, he just turned
Was it Norwegian?
Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh,
Dutch.
Dutch?
So
Dutch.
Netherlands.
I thought it was French.
No, it's definitely Dutch.
Oh.
But they also speak French in the Netherlands.
Maybe.
Like French Swiss? Swiss French?
I don't know. Never.
Oh.
Sounds
okay.
like cheese.
Okay.
I'm not cultured like that.
Oh, sorry.
I've been to 3 different countries. 2 different countries.
Oh.
Las
Mexico?
Vegas
Oh, what?
And LA.
and LA.
Oh, man.
I
The
know-
worst countries ever.
just for the sake of it, I know that they're not countries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that dumb.
They're not even states.
They're not even states. They're not even real places.
No.
Never happened. The tagline is one of the best films of the year, a knockout. That's what it was under the tagline. That's not really a tagline.
Yeah, that's
so-
somebody's review of it.
But it was definitely in the tagline area of IMDb.
Oh, okay.
The budget, they said 10 million euros. When I looked at the conversion, it was just under $11 million.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what I found.
Okay.
Released January 20th of 2017 in the United States. I think it was released in 2016 in other countries.
Yep.
Runtime of 1 hour and 20 minutes. A very long 1 hour and 20 minutes, I might add.
Yeah, no dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All character
I'm not
acting.
saying it's a bad thing, but
Yeah.
it's a bad thing. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
But not really.
Yeah, Terry Ferguson. It's a funny name. It's rated PG for the death of one turtle, a
And a seal.
and a seal,
And some fish.
and some fish. Box office worldwide of $7 million,
Dang, that's not
Yeah,
a lot.
not great.
Not a lot.
but it's one of the best films of the year. Knockout.
We don't know who wrote that or said that.
Some bad movies get a lot of box office, and some good movies don't get a lot of box office.
Agreed.
Sometimes that
Let's
works
look at
that way.
Pacific Rim, for example.
Right.
It didn't even get a lot. It got barely enough.
It's barely enough too many to make more.
Hey, you like Transformers, okay? And Fast and Furious. Haven't you seen more of those?
I have not seen all the Fast and Furious movies.
Well, you've seen like 5 more than me for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Transformers when we were young was cool. So shut up.
What?
Transformers when we were younger was cool. Shut up.
Oh,
Well, the cartoons.
Yeah, when we were younger.
The-
Yeah,
That's what he was saying.
yeah, I haven't seen them, so
Well,
I have the original animated movie. We could have done that too.
we should do
No.
that.
Something new.
Streaming on Vudu, or basically wherever you can.
Buy it.
Buy it, yeah.
Wherever you can buy it.
Let's do our drink first. For the Red Turtle, we have a red drink
Yep.
Red-ish.
planned out.
Yep. Exactly. Same brand as last time, but it's now a red shiso and apple flavor.
Which
Flavor.
shiso?
Shiso is like a Japanese basil.
She's so
Basil?
stupid.
Yeah. So hopefully it's not too like vegetable-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it'll be good.
Hopefully it's more apple flavor.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was quiet
Yeah.
that time. It was
A
good.
little fart sound there.
No fart
Just a little-
sound. I'll pass that to John.
She shows by the seashore. Smells
It
good.
doesn't smell like
Doesn't smell like she's
apple.
Oh.
I never smelled shiso. What's it smell like?
It smells like celery
Celery?
to me.
Doesn't taste like it though. That's good.
Like celery? You don't like celery?
In a soda, probably not. Is it
Doesn't-
like a light apple flavor?
I don't taste the apple at all.
A little bit, but not a lot.
Maybe the smell is just so like captivating to me that I just feel like I taste celery.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's trash. It reminds me of Dr. Pepper, so.
It does?
There's a slight, like, weird mix. It's like, there's, like, a lot of flavors going on, like Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste like, it's just the reminder of Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Yeah. But it's worse than Dr. Pepper, finally, so. But not by much. It's like a 2, Dr. Pepper's a 3.
Wait, what? What?
This is worse than Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say something, and
Instead, John looked at
I
the
went. My
camera.
timer was off on my laughter.
You should have put the like that little noise, the loading noise.
I can still do that.
Little modem
As-
loading
as-
up
As my
the internet.
yeah, as my brain was processing what he said. This is a 2. Dr. Pepper's a 3. But that means Dr. Pepper's not that bad.
Well, then Dr. Pepper's a 2, and this is a 1. Then.
Oh, that's sad to me.
Yeah.
I like this one.
I mean, this is definitely a 1.
Hmm.
The
Maybe-
yuzu last week, you would do more than this one?
Yeah, I think I rated the other one.
Yeah, the other one was better. It's like a Sprite-ish flavor.
Right.
This is like Dr. Pepper, so I like Sprite better than Dr.
Not
Pepper.
even close. But yeah, I like it. Like a 4 for me.
All right, go to the store and buy this. Let us know what you think about it. And if it's like trash like Dr. Pepper, leave a like on the
How many
video.
times are you gonna say it in one episode?
Trash like Dr. That makes no sense.
The more you say it, the less it's true.
Inflation of Dr. Pepper and trashing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and get to our solid tip. 6-word summary of the movie.
Movie.
Movie. Go ahead, Albert.
Okay, I've got. Oh yeah, it's 6 words. I was just like, oh no. Painterly bedtime story of love.
What?
Painterly.
Painterly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't like mine at all.
No?
Mine is work with nature and fortune cometh.
Cometh.
Ours is very similar.
Oh
You guys ready for it?
no,
It's
But
pretty
go ahead.
profound. It's profound like John's.
Okay.
Love nature like a turtle. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Love nature like a beautiful woman. So just basically like, or like something that means something to you, like the connection between nature and I think a lot of people,
Mhm.
we don't have a really good connection. We don't really understand like where our food comes from or like where we get our water from or any of the process of retrieving that, and we take it for granted
Yeah.
because it's not all like, oh, let's go buy the meat in the store. Well, that's not always how it used to be. It you used to have to go and get your food, and it came from animals, and
I still have
animals
to go
are,
get my food.
huh?
I have to go
Well, I
all
mean-
the way to the grocery store.
Like back in the day when there wasn't no grocery
I
stores,
just drive a mile down.
there's you had farmers, and even
They have
before
cows there.
then, it was just hunters and gatherers, and you were just hunting your own food, and there was a better connection
But
between.
that's so inconvenient, though.
Yeah, but
What if, like, I can't even hunt tomorrow? How am I gonna eat? Jesse?
then you die. That's what I think. You die if you can't survive.
That's so unfair, though.
Like in Harry Potter, it's not about wait, what did it say? you know the thing.
No, I don't. We haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah, it's not about being fair or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not fair, Harry. That's a direct quote from Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and rate this movie out of 10 turtles.
I give
Sea
it
turtles.
a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I give it a 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
What did I give?
Hmm.
What did I give Pokemon? A 7? And you gave Pokemon a 6? Or someone gave it a 6? No, it was an 8? I don't know. I would watch this over Pokemon easily. This is like a really good movie in my opinion. I watched it
Mhm.
twice. I think it's beautiful. The soundtrack
Definitely.
is beautiful. The meaning and the themes are beautiful.
If Pokemon didn't have that one song, would you still rate it poorly?
I mean, it's aged. It's aged. It's not just for that one song. But I'm leaning towards an 11 on this one. Like I really
Wow.
like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd watch this a bunch of times. And I think this is probably a good kids movie too.
Turtle,
Like it's
My
an
my
turtle.
turtle. Tell me what you waiting for. Go ahead. Keep going.
yeah, it's just I think this is a great kids movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They don't even need to understand English, and they can like get some of the connections and the themes of this, like protecting this and well, I mean, like when you get kids and you sit them down,
How
like
American centric of you.
what do you mean?
I
About
know.
about needing to know English when
Yeah,
it's made in the studio.
No, not English, not English. I mean, like they don't have to know.
Language.
They don't have
There's more
language.
language out
Yeah,
there, Jesse.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm thinking very like
Very
yeah.
American centric.
Yeah.
Just,
but I mean, like they don't have to know language.
yes.
Yeah, and they could sit down and watch this, but like you go take them to go see Godzilla or something like -1. Like it's not a kids movie, but like adult movies, they won't understand certain things. This is a pretty simple movie that anyone can understand. It's universal in the message, and
Right.
even Hey is probably like not just English. It's probably like I would assume similar in other languages, maybe.
Probably not, but even
Yeah.
though they might not know what hey means, but in
Yeah.
context you're calling out for something or someone.
Yeah, but if you're yelling at someone and you're saying something, you get the in different language you understand like the emotion behind.
Yeah. And
Words.
the intent is to get someone's attention.
Yeah. So I think just one word you can probably figure out like what does this kind of mean? Does it mean
Yeah.
he wants to kill me? Does it mean that he's afraid of me? Does it mean that
Mm-hmm.
he needs my attention? Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Good movie.
It's okay.
Yeah, this is a really good movie.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Trash like Dr. Pepper. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh, so you agree Dr. Pepper's trash?
Nah.
Oh.
We gotta.
Got him. And you.
Aw.
Okay then. Let me go ahead and get into the characters. You have the father,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the mother, the son as a baby,
Oh,
the son as a child,
wow.
and the son as a young adult,
No way.
and then a red turtle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't actually put the voice.
What about the
actors.
seal?
It's dead.
Yeah, but did he have a voice actor?
No, it's dead.
Oh, okay.
The turtle didn't have a voice actor either.
Oh,
But I just felt I had to include it because that's the title of the movie.
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the movie. Likes, dislikes, everything in between.
What do you expect from this movie?
I don't know. I didn't expect anything from this movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
No.
I had no idea what to experience. I wasn't sure if it was going to be spoken in a foreign language. I didn't expect it to
I expected
be.
it to be spoken a foreign language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to prepare myself to like actually watch it, and
Mm-hmm.
then when there wasn't voices, I was just like,
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that could compare to this in terms of like that type of thing is just like Wall-E, like the first 15-ish minutes of Wall-E. I forgot how long the scene is.
A
but
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they don't speak.
Until they actually do speak. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's just like 45 minutes until you
the
hear the
movie's trash.
first. No, it's a good movie.
No, it's a pretty bad movie.
Yeah. If I had to pick one movie
I
to
would
watch
never
the
watch
rest
it
of my
again.
life, it'd be that movie.
Well,
Yeah.
then you'd die a loner.
I'll die with you.
John's going to be your red turtle.
Whoa.
I'm gonna just turn into a beautiful woman.
Exactly.
Okay. Well then.
If you were the last woman on earth, John, I wouldn't hit it.
Okay. Well, this has been the Legendary Sid podcast.
John and Jesse have to go out and talk about it separately right now.
What do you mean you wouldn't hit it?
What do you mean you wouldn't hit it?
I take great offense to that.
Why do you like this movie so much?
First of all, it's beautiful. Like just from like the beginning of it,
Mm-hmm.
the sound design is excellent as well. Every frame and background seem like it's just I forgot what type of art it is, surrealism or where it's like a very specific style of art where it's exaggerated but also
Mm-hmm.
you understand what you're supposed to be seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be surrealism then, but
No.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's a term for it. I don't remember which term it is, but
Yeah. I wasn't sure either, so I used the word painterly.
yeah,
But
painterly, yeah.
every background could be like
You can hang it up
yeah.
on your wall.
gorgeous art
Yeah,
on your wall.
yeah. And it's weird because a lot of the backgrounds don't move, like the clouds don't move, but
Right.
I just think you're getting that amount of detail or that texture in there.
Mhm.
You don't want it to making it move would probably look weird.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're watching it in like 30 frames a second or
Yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
it'd be choppy.
The animation is very interesting too. I don't know. It looks like there was motion capture suits involved. It
Yeah.
looked like it. Yeah.
That's what I saw in the credits. That
Yeah.
they had credits for motion capture actors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting to get that. Like sometimes on Snapchat they have like that cartoonish style like filter.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. You just like pull out your phone and they were just like filming something that was going on in the background, and it just like translated it to a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think in the credits it's motion capture reference.
Reference.
I think that's what they did, but I feel like they still use 3D art, like
Yeah.
computer generated art, not
Yeah.
hand drawn art
Yeah.
for the characters.
Yeah. It was very interesting, and even like the art it's good, but then there's also like unique choices like for eyeballs.
Yes.
It's just a circle.
simple.
It's like the old school 1960s Scooby-Doo eyeballs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really simple.
Yeah, it's really cool. Um,
They don't zoom in on the faces too much.
no,
So they
no.
didn't, I guess, didn't decide
There was
on
no
the
point to
eyes
yeah,
as a focus point, more on the body language and
yeah,
full widescreen shots of the characters moving around.
yeah. It just shows like how big, like it's a small island, but how big it can be if it's just you there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even go to like a lot of places on the island. You go to the beach. You go to like Bamboo. There's a couple of ponds or like freshwater reservoirs, and
The Rock.
that's about it. Yeah, the rock, and then you don't like even explore like you don't get a feeling for the island. It's just kind of like that step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then
Right.
that's
And
you
then the
just
ocean.
somewhere in between. Yeah, and then
Right.
the ocean. Yeah, so it's very like calming, but also very like unsettling at the same time to be on this peaceful island,
Right.
but also it's just you there.
Yeah, and then the ocean is a character in a way.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
It's beautiful, but also stopping you from going anywhere.
yeah. Well, sort of.
It makes you. I mean, in the beginning,
It's
sort of.
it's also the
Sort
cause.
Sort of.
She's so. But yeah, it's just like I didn't expect that. Expected talking for sure, but
Mhm.
it's very refreshing to get almost a silent movie. Well, silent in the sense there's no talking, but there is sound effects,
Right.
and the sounds are good. And this album is on Spotify, so if you do care to listen to it, it's a
Mm.
good listen. The main theme, I can't even like hum it or anything like that, but it's very beautiful and very just calming. And there's different iterations that for different scenes,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's more like agitated or aggressive, or it's just very. If you pay attention to it, it's really nice.
Right. It doesn't really distract you either.
No. And then let's see.
Commenting on sound design.
Yeah.
Yeah, when there's birds chirping or the crickets or whatever bugs are buzzing,
Even
and then
crabs.
they
Yeah.
stop. It's really noticeable.
Yeah, very noticeable. Yeah. And then you don't understand where the main character comes from. You just
Mhm.
know he's from some civilization.
Right.
Because he has clothes. He's just not like butt naked or anything like that. But he's from somewhere,
Yeah.
and now he's in a new place.
Right.
And you're there discovering this island. Well, very limited parts of the island
Mhm.
with him, and he's also discovering just how to survive, how
Right.
to sleep, how to just restart from
Right.
zero.
Mostly trying to get off the island.
Yeah, trying to get off the island,
Yeah.
but he doesn't get that. I don't know how far he gets, but
He doesn't get very far.
yeah,
No.
no. Yeah, my thought process is I know wood floats because I'm assuming wood is less dense than water,
Mm-hmm.
but wouldn't wood eventually absorb the water, and at that point does it sink or does it become less buoyant in
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. But does it ever just like sink entirely?
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a boat
Yeah.
or a ship?
Yeah.
But you also treat those with a water
Chemical,
protectant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
always,
Makes sense.
Not always a synthetic chemical, but
Yeah.
you can treat it with
Treat it
wax
with something.
or
Yeah.
seal it.
Yeah. So there's no or minimal water absorption. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering where he got the rope from, but I'm assuming it's just vines that he's using. I was like, where'd he get the rope? Like, that's a
Yeah.
pretty big thing if he just like
Yeah.
just started making a rope but had no like rope machines. What are those called? I don't know what the
You can
terminology.
hand braid.
You can hand braid, yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't rope come from like? It comes from some fiber. Maybe it's hair.
You can use hemp, for
Hemp,
example, but you can
yeah.
also use vines.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, the guy gets stuck on an island. He tries to get off.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, he is interrupted by some mysterious force
Bumping the bottom
bumping
of
the bottom, and tears apart his raft. He comes back. He's mad, grunting and yelling at the ocean.
Yeah.
He's mad at nature because there's no connection yet.
multiple times.
Yeah, and then eventually he's prepared to fight whatever creature is stopping him, and he sees it and he's fearful of it
Mm-hmm.
because he's in this creature's realm, his home, so he's pretty helpless.
Yeah, he's unsure.
Yeah. Imagine it was a shark, it was red shark instead of red
Red
that-
turtle.
It'd be a different story.
Rated R.
We should be called red human, not red shark.
Red ocean.
Red ocean.
Continue with your point.
Don't sharks have like rough, like you rub your hand on them one way?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't make love to a shark. That'd be a lot different.
I mean, the shark turns into a person at some point.
He tried before it turned to a bird.
Okay.
When you're alone on the island, you're pretty lonely.
This guy.
That's why the sun leaves.
That's why the sun leaves? Yeah, definitely. No, and he gets another red turtle. He just stays
Oh.
in the family of turtles.
I see.
So then he goes back, and he has some respect for nature, obviously. He helps the baby turtles that are going out of the sand.
Mm-hmm.
But at this time, he's selfish in the way that he thinks that the turtles preventing him from getting to his goal, right?
Yeah.
At this point, he still doesn't know.
He doesn't know, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then he's on the island, the turtle comes back, she calls back, and you're assuming she's going to lay her eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And like a jerk just flips this turtle and just leaves it there, and then it just dies, and it just
can't
dies.
flip itself.
Yeah, it can't flip itself, so it dies, and he just realizes like, oh, wow, like I'm a dick. Like
A little bit.
this thing was trying to like lay its eggs or
Something.
and I just killed it. So he tries to give it water,
Mhm.
and then the shell cracks out of nowhere, and then he's just like
Next day.
and he's like and it becomes a woman, and
But not just any woman. She's so pretty.
yeah, she is pretty. She's pretty with her Scooby-Doo dog-like eyes, and so he tries to help her. He puts shade over her,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually she gets consciousness, and he's like, all right, it's starting to rain, I gotta go get some more protection. Then I think she's gone at one point in time, and
She's swimming in the ocean.
swimming in the
because
ocean.
She's naked.
She's naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He offers his shirt.
Yep. And then they just hit it off from the start. Just like
That's not true.
when she runs away, and they're like having
he
fun,
builds
right?
a raft.
Yeah.
He's building another
Oh
raft.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then he goes to leave, or well, he sees her as he's about to leave, and then
Yeah.
decides like
She's
she's just gonna push it off.
she pushes off her turtle shell, so she's accepted this new change, and he hasn't accepted his change yet.
Right.
And how do I put this in words that are PG? Women can make you change, yeah. So
I mean, other people. I would say other people could make you change.
yeah.
Doesn't have to be.
How can I say this PG?
Like, what's the rated R version then?
She's got
Guys be guys.
guys be gays.
I mean, obviously that's not the point of the story. It's just
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
You can change.
You can
Yeah,
change.
Jesse had some really thoughtful stuff, and then he just ruins it.
Yeah.
Like her beauty, I feel like had nothing to do with it.
If I was on an island, it would have had a lot to do with it.
Right, but that's not the point of the story.
Yeah.
And you're also a child.
Yeah, it's pretty much true. Pretty much true. A child that never mind. You're proving your point already.
Yeah.
So he accepts like he's not gonna make it.
Mhm.
Even if the turtle wasn't there, it's a sign. She was a sign that he's not gonna make it.
Right.
And he shouldn't even try because he's just gonna die at that point. So
Mhm.
his new life is here on the island with this new person that he's never met before, And then eventually, I don't know how long it takes, but there's some attraction there, and
Yeah.
they
We don't even see any like attraction.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't show that.
Well, I mean, like it's
They
a
show
little
a
bit
hug,
like
that's it.
a hug, but they're like playful. Like it's very. I don't know the meaning behind it. Maybe that in isolation that you should just you really care for the people around you because that's all you have. Sometimes that's all you have.
Yeah.
Don't take it for granted, because you lose everything at that point. So, but apply it to a larger scale. Just don't take anything for granted, even if you're, like you have plenty or you live in luxury, or if you have little. It's all about being aware of what you have and just caring for it, like if it was the last time you'll have it.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but I don't think that's the point of the story itself. It's more of what we are out after watching the movie taking in, because I don't think that's the point of the story.
No,
Because
I
it's
asked
kind of
the-
timeless as well. We
Yeah.
don't know what point in time this is,
Yeah.
or what like part of human civilization this is.
Yeah.
I don't remember what kind of boat is he riding in the beginning. What, did
I
it
I
look-
don't.
remember.
You just see him on the shore.
No,
No,
That's
no,
not
no,
true.
The very beginning of the storm.
where's it? He was in a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Okay, but the ship doesn't really tell you even what time period it was, right? I don't remember.
No, but there's barrels, so
I mean, but like, there's barrels in the 1700s, and there's probably barrels right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
think it's safe to assume that it's more modern time.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. After the invention of
I agree with
English.
what you're saying for
Yeah.
once.
But yeah, it's whatever situation he's in at that point,
Yeah.
and for us, we can end up having to appreciate what we used to have
Mhm.
even more now that we don't have it.
Yeah.
Especially because if he would have taken off on the raft, there's no guarantee that.
He would have made it anywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's another message of or not the message of the movie, but that's the island or the ocean telling him to go back.
Yeah. Because all is out there is for him is just ocean and death. That's all there is.
Yeah.
There's no way he's making it across that stretch of water, and that sometimes, I don't know, things happen for a reason, whether it's people like trying to help you,
Mm.
or I don't know, I don't really believe.
In a higher
It's
power.
tricky. It's very tricky. I don't know how to put it.
I'm in the camp of everything is coincidental. But
Yeah.
That's me. That's my
Yeah.
philosophy.
Yeah, everything is coincidental, but there's things in life that happen and it makes you question, like, is that just a coincidence? Maybe it's
For
just
me, yes.
humans. Maybe it's humans. It's us humans trying to make sense of there's no connection here, but
Yes.
let me make that connection for myself,
Yes.
for my own sanity or
Yes.
my own peace. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
maybe that's what's going on. But sometimes you just have a dream and it happens, or you eat sushi and you die from a car crash.
Yeah.
There's some weird coincidences there.
Yep.
I didn't get in the car accident this time. So
Good. I think you
it,
would've told us
it
about
wasn't
that.
enough fish in that. We're going to have to test.
Okay.
We're going to have not human trials. We're going to have control groups. So we're going to have.
I mean, the fish you ate was cooked and not raw, so.
So it only happens with raw fish. We're going to have experiments set up,
All right.
and then we'll just let you know when the last podcast is.
Oh boy. Or at least the last episode that
Episode
Jesse's
Jesse's
on.
on.
Oh man.
That's when the podcast just goes up.
Skyrockets. Jesse's off the episode finally.
After Jesse left, we started making millions.
Less mentions of Pacific Rim. Huh.
We're gonna have a documentary.
Oh no.
After this experiment where Jesse got into a car crash after eating sushi, the legendary sip really took off.
So how many ounces did it take for Jesse to die? But yeah, mainly I just think that the movie is just telling you that we've lost our connection to nature, and that where we're headed is not always better. I mean, it can be in some situations, certain
Mhm.
things, but you just have to be aware that where it's coming from. What are you doing to the source, which
Mhm.
is the animals, the plants, the world, the water? What are you doing to this? But also, you don't, like, we have to live, but also we have to let nature do its thing too.
Yeah, for me, that leads into my main takeaway is adapting.
Yeah.
You have to adapt to
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
Even if you have a respect for nature, I would still want to get off that island.
Yeah.
I would at least try to in the beginning.
Yeah.
But in the end, you always have to adapt,
Yeah.
regardless if nature's nice or cruel to you.
Yeah. Nature's like a well-aged prostitute. It takes years to learn her tricks.
Uh-huh.
Your stock is going down. Like the more you talk, the more just like I can't respect what he's
She's
saying.
cool. Laughs at me when I'm naked. But I keep going back to this island for more and more. Why? It's because I cannot build a motorized boat to get off this island.
Anything redeeming for you, John, that we haven't mentioned yet?
No, you guys are hitting a lot of like the good points for me, so I'm just like listening to you guys, and then Jesse's ruining it. But
Yeah, that's why I'm pivoting to you.
yeah, I don't agree with some of the things that you guys say though, in terms of like him adapting, him like really trying to.
I mean, in the end, he's really settling. He can't do anything about it. Anything.
No, I agree. I agree with that part,
Yeah.
but like I feel like in general, he does. If you get stuck here and you just can't leave, you start working on certain things that like are necessity.
You're right. Make things better for yourself.
Yeah, and they all just basically slept on the sand for.
That was confusing. They could have done anything to make a shelter.
They could have made shelter.
Yeah.
They could have been gathering food more often.
Yeah.
It just seems like occasionally the son ends up going to drink water.
Yes.
Um,
But yeah, they don't show too much of the survival aspect.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the first things they should have been doing was definitely building a shelter.
But I guess they showed the weather enough where they didn't feel like they had to worry about a shelter for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big island.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I agree with you, but I'm trying to justify
Yeah.
the movie for itself.
You would assume that there are possibly other
Predators.
predators,
Mm-hmm.
animals in this
You see a lizard one time.
one time.
One time.
They should have cooked the lizard.
Yeah. Or some crabs.
Or some crabs, yeah.
Yeah.
Just things like that I wish they would have shown a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's where my Sell That Sip comes in, where it's really a like bedtime story vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like here's the key points, and that's mostly what you get, and then some cool background and art.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here's this guy making a shelter because he's getting wet. That's not part of the story.
Yeah.
I hate how they both fell in the same part of the
I mean,
the rock ledge.
yes, that was. I don't hate it. I can see the.
Who are you referring to? The son,
The son.
and the
Son and the father.
yeah.
I feel like it's part of the connection that they end up having.
Yeah. It's
They're
the
both
trial that, and then after that, it's just the men have to fall into that. It's just a
I mean, they're not
crystallize.
They're done for different reasons, right?
Yeah.
The son is a little
A
toddler.
little younger.
Yeah, is not
Yeah.
going to know. And then the
Younger.
father at that point was desperate and panicked.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's pretty simple. But I encourage everyone to watch it and see what you take away from it, because It's I think what you take away from it, and
different.
it's different for everyone.
Mhm.
It really does make you think. Like there are things that I like in general that I think about when I was watching this movie that I'm not gonna say on the podcast just for the sake of my own personal reasons. But
yeah. Will you share it with us?
maybe I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. All
I
right.
don't really like you, so
No.
Oh,
you probably spoil it. Like
Well,
you spoil everything.
what if I hit it? Well, then you said
Okay, well, definitely not anymore.
okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. This movie definitely makes you think. I recommend watching it, even though I gave it the lowest rating
Yeah.
of the three of us. I don't think 6.5 is bad in general. I just think like for me, it just I don't appreciate as like the art style as much as you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you guys are like over here talking about like your
Pointillism.
yeah.
Surrealism.
I'm just listening to you guys because
chiaroscuro. Contrapposto.
Contrapost. Sorry.
in my mind, I'm just like, yeah, it looks pretty.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about the art design. I really like the point you guys made about the sound design though, but then Albert took my point about like it being very intentional when you hear the animals
Yeah.
and being very intentional when it goes quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was an intense tsunami scene where
Hey,
what?
hey, hey!
Oh. I was like, what's he doing?
I'm calling out for my parents.
Yeah. That was intense. Reminds me of classical music, like
What do the kid
what's up?
when I was watching it, I don't remember. Like there were some times where I had to like rewind to kind of see what was going on. Did the kid transform from a crab?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
No. He ate a crab and he spit it back out, but he never
Oh.
like transformed into a crab.
No.
Transformed from a crab.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
I don't.
I
They
don't
just had a
remember.
time skip with the baby crawling on his
Ah,
hand.
got you.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been cool, but
Yeah.
in my mind, it would have been cool.
So what is the meaning when after the man dies, she becomes a turtle again? What does that exactly mean? What do you guys think it means?
I think it's just like the island you see regrowing after the tsunami.
Yeah.
It's
Just
her
a cycle.
herself as nature going back to nature.
Okay. Yeah.
That nature is eventually more everlasting than mankind.
Yeah. That we borrow from nature.
And whatever we
And-
take, it
and-
takes back.
Nature gives, but it'll also take it back.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, shorter episode, but I liked it.
I liked it too. Ironically, like when I looked up this movie in general, I could not find very much like content on it. I mean, obviously, it didn't do very well
Yeah.
in terms of box office, but you know, even with these like smaller films, you normally have like some film essays or just in general more
Nothing-
content, and there
nothing
wasn't
like
a
that.
lot on it.
Hmm.
Couldn't steal any ideas. No.
Everyone's just writing about those world-renowned Fast and Furious movies.
Or anything else Ghibli makes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have anything else to say about it?
No.
I mean, I'm curious what you are keeping away from the podcast that you don't want to share. Or are you keeping it personal?
It's just personal.
It's
Like
personal,
nothing.
okay.
Nothing like crazy.
Oh, okay.
he made love to a turtle last night.
He just got back from San Diego.
And Las Vegas.
If you guys were in the man's position, what's the first thing you would do?
When you're stuck on an island?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done enough Discovery Channel watching and Survivor Man watching to like backseat like survivalism, but like probably make a shelter or make food or fire.
Yeah, like in Minecraft, you just find a secure place to like
And just start
Start-
punching trees.
start punching trees. Yeah, with blocks of sand. Yeah, but just set up like where you're gonna be safe, where's the closest fresh water.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like get to know your area. Like, is this a good place to be near the tigers, or should I go?
Away from
Closer.
the tigers.
Yeah,
There's just only one tiger, and you're on a boat with a tiger.
I remember this movie.
this is a good movie, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Very beautiful movie as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but just set up shelter or and because I know my abilities. I don't think I could make a raft that would get me remotely anywhere, even like to a nearest island.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know enough to make shelter to start a fire
Mm-hmm.
without without bare minimal stuff. Like I have obviously I would have like stuff on my person.
You would hope, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like I have like a little mini like tool, like a pry bar.
Yeah.
It's sharp enough I could like create Kindle from larger pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want a magnifying glass on my lanyard just in case I need to start a fire for some reason. Like from Boy Scouts, like I've know like some decent survival skills.
Yeah.
So I know knots that, but I don't have rope at that point. I had to like
Yeah,
figure out some source of rope or
Yep.
something.
Yep.
So yeah, it's crazy just to imagine that. Well, what happened if you just were on an island? Like, what you would need to do to survive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd be eating a lot of seafood at that point.
Yeah, or hopefully fruit if there's a
Yeah.
on that island.
You
Yeah.
can't get in a car crash.
Yeah, you can't get in a car crash at that point.
No car to crash
Well,
into you.
it'd
At
be
that point, you'd rather have a boat crash into your
Yeah.
island, and that's fine.
be a raft crash.
What about you, John? That question back at you.
Probably shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He just starts swimming.
yeah. I think I'd progressively explore more of the island too.
Yeah.
Right. They don't show a
Yeah.
lot of that.
Yeah. I don't think he realistically cares either.
Right. He
Yeah.
was more panicked about getting off.
Yeah.
It's very interesting why he didn't, but it's not part of the story. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Maybe it's not an 11, but for me, it's like very memorable, and I
Right.
could rewatch this. Maybe it's. I'll bump it down to a 10,
But it's still memorable.
but it's still
Yeah.
memorable. It's not like a legendary, but it's like it's pretty close to, like a great movie to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
you're still internalizing it.
Yeah, I'm still
good.
internalizing it. Yeah. So.
What do you think the symbolism of his dreams were then? The first one was like
Him finding the
the bridge.
long bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he kind of like flies.
I mean, for me, it's just his desperate
Yeah.
attempt.
Desire to escape.
escape.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
mind's desperate attempt to leave.
Yeah, it's just his connection to what he's used to, or trying to get back to what he's used to,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to accepting his reality that he's here
Right.
and he can accept it, or he can not face reality and he can just get a raft and just go and just
Yeah.
test his luck out there. But
Yeah. And then same thing for the string quartet. He's just desperate to hear somebody else or something else.
yeah,
Didn't the son have a dream too?
The son, yes.
yeah. What was that dream? I'm trying to recall, but I don't
I
remember.
don't remember either.
Yeah,
His dream was after the tsunami, right?
Before.
Before.
Wait, no, it's after.
I think it's
Because
after.
shortly after that dream, he swims off.
mm.
Does he swim off or does he go on a little
He swims off.
with the help of turtles?
He swims with a group of turtles. I mean,
Yeah.
I can assume he's swimming on a turtle at some point.
He's Turtle Man.
I mean, he's definitely part of their clan, right?
Yeah.
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 Whatever a group of turtles are called.
They're his cousins.
Yeah.
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 Has to be.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
There's cousins.
Yeah.
Be interested to hear more about what the director has to say about this film.
Yeah. What it means to them.
Yeah.
Wanted to look up on Dutch websites.
Deutsch. Okay. Jugs and plugs. Subscribe to
Mhm.
us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts.
Beautiful movie.
Beautiful movie.
Would watch.
Definitely recommend watching it.
Yeah.
If you do watch it, what do you guys think? What
I-
are your takeaways?
I did watch it in 4K surround sound. It was really good.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'd recommend it.
I watched it partially on my phone, partially on a bigger TV. So
Mhm.
yeah, you should watch it on the biggest screen possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it on my monitor with my headphones on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
It's nice.
yeah, very nice. My eye, something's in my eye. We're going back to Magical May with the Harry Potter movies.
Yay!
So
We'll finish it off.
we'll finish it off. This has been the Legendary Sid Podcast. So join us next time for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Woohoo! Number 5.
Number 5. We're almost there.
Yep.
Almost there.
Almost there.
I'm excited.
Bye.
Bye.